하산 세이크 모하무드 소말리아 대통령님의 발언을 듣겠습니다.
Thank you, Mr. President. Allow me to begin by expressing our appreciation to the Republic of Korea for convening in this important debate and for its leadership in building a shared vision on artificial intelligence's role in international peace and security. We are also grateful to the Secretary General for his insight, remarks, and to all the briefers for their contribution to this discussion. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant prospect. It is already rapidly transforming societies, economies, and our approach to peace and security as well. It brings both remarkable promise and profound risk, as experts presented here. With responsible governance, its ability to revolutionize early warning, crisis prevention, and humanitarian response is undeniable. Yet, as its capabilities spread, often unevenly, the risk of misuse grows, potentially creating new avenues for instability. Therefore, it's our collective responsibility to ensure AI advances international peace and security and to guide its use for the benefit of all. To this end, I would like to propose the following three core priorities. First, we must establish clear global standards for the responsible use of AI. AI must operate within a framework of international law and respect for human rights and human dignity. The Security Council should champion efforts to develop comprehensive guidelines that ensure AI is used ethically and transparently across all peacekeeping and security operations globally. These standards should address issues such as algorithm bias, privacy, and the protection of vulnerable groups. Establishing these principles will require the active participation of all member states and regional organizations, ensuring that diverse perspectives are reflected and that frameworks are adaptable to different contexts. Second, we must ensure equitable access to AI and prevent new forms of technological dependency syndrome. The benefits of AI must not be confined to a privileged few or concentrated in certain regions. Too often, technological advancements and control over data are held outside the communities most affected, perpetuating imbalances in power and opportunities. This risk of digital colonialism, particularly in Africa, can only be addressed through international partnership with regional organizations such as the African Union and by supporting strategies like Africa's Pan-African AI Initiative, which prioritize data sovereignty, digital literacy, and homegrown innovations. It's essential to promote inclusive access and support regional leadership to help ensure AI is a tool for collective advancement rather than a source of further division. Third, we must proactively address the unique risk AI poses to peace and security and the livelihoods of the societies. AI's misuse, whether through autonomous weapons, disinformation campaigns, or interferences in fragile peace processes, poses significant threat to stability. These risks demand constant vigilance and proactive measures. The Security Council should support regular monitoring and assessment of emerging AI threats, facilitate the sharing of best practices, and invest in early warning systems. Close collaboration with civil society and regional actors is essential, as local knowledge and networks can help identify signs of destabilization before they escalate. Moreover, the Council should encourage the development of accountability mechanism to ensure that those who misuse AI are held responsible and accountable. In conclusion, Mr. President, the era of artificial intelligence is not a distant prospect but our current reality. The future we shape with these tools depends on our commitment to cooperation, ethical leadership, and global solidarity. We are presented with a defining opportunity to guide this historic transition responsibly so that technological progress serves as a bridge to peace and shared prosperity, not an instrument of division. The power of artificial intelligence is not inevitable in its outcome. It is shaped, guided, and given meaning by our values and our choices. Somalia is committed to acting with foresight and resolve together so that future generations will look back on this moment. We must unite as nations to guide technological progress for the good of all while protecting peace, upholding dignity, and broadening the horizons of human possibility. I thank you.